All right, I think it's pretty safe to assume that everyone out here has been to kindergarten, right? Or, well, mostly everybody. And, yeah, make some noise if you think it was fun. It was pretty fun, right? In fact, it was so fun for me that I had to do it again. I mean, that wasn't the only reason, just because it was fun. That was obviously the first and foremost reason and the most important. But also, I couldn't color in the lines. That was really challenging. I didn't really meet the dress code, which unfortunately wasn't underwear and a Superman cape and cowboy boots. Sometimes like stickers and other places, but I didn't work that. But yeah, for various reasons, bottom line is I didn't get into... I had to do kindergarten again. The main reason being that I was dyslexic and I couldn't read, and everybody was like, what is this kid going to do? My parents basically wanted me to get a really good education and get me to go to a dyslexic school, a school for dyslexic people. But it took another year to get in. So kindergarten round 2 came around, and like I was saying, it was so much fun. I could not wait. I was so stoked. I showed up day 1. I was like, I've already done this. I know the drill. Like, I know what you could get away with and what you can't get away with. Although all of that really kind of backfired because I got in a lot of trouble. Just like, I don't know. I should have learned my lesson, but I didn't. I got challenged, and I did kindergarten round 2. And fortunately enough, after that, I got into this incredible school for dyslexic kids, and that was a huge, huge moment for me. Yeah, I honestly feel like if I hadn't gone to that school, I probably wouldn't be here today. I probably wouldn't be able to read, but so I got that done. I got into that school. But still, I had a lot of trouble reading. It was a big challenge. And at that time, around that time, I figured out how to play music. I was really drawn towards drums. I started playing drums, and I started learning how to read music, which was just like really natural. It made sense. That kind of confidence, although it was challenging and I had to keep trying, carried over into the classroom, and it gave me the confidence I needed to get through school. So you fast forward, that was middle school, fast forward throughout my whole education. Towards the end of my education, actually right on the tail end of it, the last class of college, senior year, I signed up for this class. It was entrepreneurial leadership. And I walk into the class. It was a really early class. I mean, I think it was at 7 in the morning. And I sit down at 7 in the morning, and the teacher doesn't say anything. I'm really groggy, probably super hungover, and he puts on Animal House. Yeah, right? Make some noise for Animal House. It's a great movie. And my dad turned me on to that at definitely too young of an age, for sure. So I had already seen the whole thing multiple times. I knew the drill, right? So they put it on, and I think the rest of the class felt really uncomfortable. I mean, there's a lot of drinking and tits and nudity, and it's just not, even for a college kid, there's scenes in that where it's just like kind of ridiculous. So everybody was like not really laughing. I'm sitting there 7 in the morning just laughing out loud, just like in stitches. I love it. The John Belushi scene, the zit scene. It's great. So I'm loving it. But then the class ends and the teacher doesn't say anything except, okay, we'll see you Thursday. I was like, what the fuck? So, I didn't know what was going to happen. We show up Thursday, and sure enough, he just presses play again. I was like, all right, fine. I mean, I kind of feel like I could watch this in my bed. I've seen it, but whatever. I'm loving it. Once again, though, I'm the only one laughing. Like, I didn't understand what was wrong with the rest of my class. This is typical college. Anyway, the movie finally ends, and I'm wondering, all right, is he going to teach anything, or are we just going to watch Animal House? Because I'm fine with either. And he sets up this whole model basically based on Animal House of College Street, and he lays out this model. He's like, here you got College Street, and you got Delta over here and Omega over here, and one of them, I forgot which one, Omega, whichever, one of them's all about like organization and structure and kind of following the rules and living inside of the box, inside of the lines. The other one, John Belushi's frat, is absolutely raging, and they're about chaos and creativity. And he basically goes on this rant and tells me, all the most successful entrepreneurs and business leaders who you look up to are way more like John Belushi, and they were more creative and they embraced chaos. However, everybody has a natural tendency to fall somewhere on that spectrum. And I thought, it blew my mind. I love this sort of stuff, right? So I thought it was a great model, and the whole entire class was based off on it. And I absolutely loved it. But the whole point of that class, really, which right at the end of my education tied into the beginning, was all about failure and chaos and embracing that. And there's no right or wrong. It didn't matter that I failed kindergarten. The point is that I had the most fun. I was the most creative, especially with my outfits and coloring outside the lines. And I learned that failure is the best way to grow and to learn and to challenge yourself. So I have kindergarten, my do-over at kindergarten, to thank for that. Thanks.